So I just had my second to last visitation before the kids are moved across state lines again, against my will, to Hawaii this time, to be stationed on a Navy base where there's a greater chance of physical, mental, sexual, all those types of abuse. Statistically, military bases are not a good place for kids, not a good place for the kids over the long term, not over the short term. We had 3 hours, less than 3 hours, which cost me about $500, for $470. Although I've spent $500 and they owe me $30 change. So, and like people are asking me, oh well, how much of that money does the mom get? And the answer is none. The mom doesn't get any. That's just how much it costs to hire the supervisor to watch me watching my kids. It's so asinine, so absolutely ludicrous. It's hard to even contemplate. It was hard. It was a hard visit. Everett wanted a lot of physical contact with his dad, and most of it was aggressive. He was punching me, kicking me, hitting me, biting me, tackling me. He's really angry. He misses his dad, and he's really, really angry. He hasn't been able to express that anger about missing his dad, and so he's taking it all out on me physically. And I was loving every second of it, but he also wasn't giving Grace a chance to have any time with her dad at all. And that was hard. That was really hard, because I had to tell Everett to get off me, leave me alone, and try to get a minute or two with Grace. And then, like, I would, he would acquiesce and get off me for a minute, and then Grace would start attacking me, viciously attacking me too, hitting me and grabbing me and smashing my head. And she's upset too, and she misses her dad too. And that would only last a couple of seconds, then Everett would jump right back in. And then inevitably Grace would give up and go away again. And it's just like, there's no right answer, they both miss their dad. They're both really sad. They're both really angry. And they both really miss their dad. And there's nothing I could really do. Except for just, be a punching bag, mostly for Everett, most of the time. And a lot of energy. Both of them had a lot of energy and anger. And I just, all I could do was hug them and kiss them and tell them I love them and I miss them. And then I kept saying, if there was anything your dad could do to be in your lives more, he would do it. And that's true. I mean, I've done everything I could. I really did give 120% effort just trying to be in their lives. And I've just been thwarted at every turn by, legal manipulations and, just a garbage judge. Judge Wood is just like the foulest, most crude, disgusting individual I've ever met in my life. It's like, and he makes the determination if I get to see my kids for the next 5 years. And the determination was, no, I don't get to see my kids for the next 5 years. Keep in mind, I have no criminal record, no history of drug or alcohol abuse, no history of physical violence, no threat of physical violence, absolutely no reason whatsoever for this situation to have occurred. And yet, through legal manipulations and perjury, I am now unable to see my kids at all, except for one 3-hour visit today and one more 3-hour visit next Saturday. If they don't figure out a way to cancel it, which would not surprise me if they figured out some way to cancel it. It just would not surprise me at all. Anything to sabotage my ability to have a relationship with my kids. It's just been the number one goal this entire time. And successfully, by the way. Just a really, really hard visit, you know, and it's like, and the kids are like, we want to watch TV. And I'm like, first of all, where we're at, there isn't a TV to watch. And second of all, it's like, I have 6 hours to spend with my kids for the next year. You think I want to spend any of those 6 hours watching television? Watching whatever corporate garbage television we're able to come up with? It's like, hell no. I got no interest in it. And yeah, just brutal. And I don't know, you know, I mean, there was hardly anything I could really say or do for Everett or Grace on any of this, you know. Just, all I could do is just hold them and tell them I love them and I miss them. If there was anything I could do to be in their lives, I would do it. And then at one point I said, you know, none of this is your dad's fault, you know, and it's true. None of it is their dad's fault. And then the supervisor was like, can't say that. Like, you know, meanwhile, somebody can badmouth me to my own children for like 2 years, and I can't say, oh, it's not your dad's fault. Like for 3 hours, and during the course of the 3 hour visit, it's like crazy. I mean, that is just absolutely crazy that I can't even defend myself to my 2 innocent children, 4 and 6. So upset, so hurt, missing their dad so much. Their dad who was with them every single day, nonstop for so long, and then just cut out completely, and now just completely missing from their lives. That's like, you can tell Grace doesn't even know what to think or how to act at all, you know? She's upset, she's angry, but she doesn't know what to think or do about any of it. And Everett doesn't either. You know, Everett's just full of rage. You can see he's so angry, so full of rage. I mean, he's, I'm going to kick you in the face, man. You in the face. It's everything's in the face, you know. It's like, he's mad at his dad for not being there for him. When his dad has been there for him every minute of every day for the last 2 years. And just thwarted by a legal system and people manipulating the legal system in the most foul, odious, perverted manner. It's just fucking gross. A really, really hard day. Really hard day today. I've got one more visit next week for 3 hours, and then I won't see the kids probably for a whole year. An entire year. Not being in my kids' lives. For what? For nothing. I did absolutely nothing to warrant this. Nothing. And that's the situation. So I'm sorry, Everett and Grace. So sorry that this happened to you. I did everything I could do, and it wasn't enough in the legal system where the guy is guilty just by definition, with zero evidence, no trial, nothing. I mean, just like the judge didn't let me present any evidence, didn't let me call any witnesses, nothing. Just like boom, that's it. You don't get to see your kids ever. 5 days a year in the summer, supervised visits that are going to cost $2,500 for those 5 probably $3,000, not including the ticket to Hawaii, trying to find a place to live in Hawaii, if they're still in Hawaii. I mean, dude's in the Navy, and he's like low in the Navy, so they could get stationed anywhere. They could end up in Dubai or God knows where. So, just gross. This could happen to somebody. I mean, somebody with no criminal record, no history of any kind of malfeasance at all towards anybody. All right, well, I'll post back up again if I get to see my kids next weekend, which it's like I'm not even holding out hope. I brought them organic strawberries. They wouldn't eat them. They're so accustomed to processed foods now, they wouldn't even eat fresh fruit. They're just like, no, we want goldfish. Goldfish with the highest level of glyphosate of any commercial product. A known carcinogen. That's what they had in their backpack for them. Goldfish. High carcinogen goldfish. Literally the most toxic product there is for children. That's what was in their backpack for them to eat. They wouldn't even eat strawberries. Look at uneaten, fresh rinsed organic strawberries. Wouldn't even eat them because they're used to processed packaged garbage. Then why not? That's the culture. That's the culture they're being raised in. My account's overdrawn again because of the $500 visitation fees. So I'm going to go to a bank right now, deposit money, and try to overdraw my account. God, the whole thing's just so disgusting. So disgusting. This is the society we can live in. This is the way a good dad can be treated who did nothing to anybody ever. I've done absolutely nothing to anybody. Ever in grace, when you watch this, when you get older, I've done nothing to anybody. I did nothing wrong. And this is what has occurred to me and to you. So, and it's not just bad actors' faults, although it certainly is bad actors' faults. It's society in general. It's our legal system. It's the whole thing. It's just wrong. I love you, Ever in Grace. Can't wait to see you next weekend. Have you beat me up again next weekend? Better than nothing, I guess.